why India's seniors are turning to WhatsApp. A story about lonely Indian elders using technology to walk the last mile. My ex-boss, Mr. Nitin Kumar, hated WhatsApp. He considered the WhatsApp groups too informal and never joined the office WhatsApp group. Result, he missed out on all the office gossip. But he didn't mind. Mr. Kumar prided himself on his organized email inbox where he tracked each message meticulously. He would repeatedly tell his colleagues,
"Emails form an electronic record. One can refer to them whenever required."
But WhatsApp messages were an anathema to him. He found them hard to share, especially when the threads became long. He also found them gossipy and frivolous. He would frequently admonish us, saying,
"People don't apply their minds when they send a WhatsApp message."
It was therefore a surprise when one quiet Sunday morning my phone buzzed. It was a WhatsApp notification. I squinted, bewildered. It was a group invitation from my ex-boss. I was not the only one who received the notification. Mr. Kumar had sent the invite to all his trusted colleagues. All of us were equally mystified at this unexpected development. He was the same man who had teased us endlessly about our enthusiasm for instant messaging. What had happened? We decided to ask him what made him change his mind. The story our ex-boss told us left us speechless. He said,
"My immediate neighbor is an 80-year-old man named Mr. Raj Desai. I had a nodding acquaintance with Mr. Desai, since we lived on the same floor. We would sometimes chat in the lift or in the corridor. He told me that he had retired as the marketing head of a well-known corporate firm. A year ago his wife had passed away, and since then he was living alone. His only son lived in the US, and most of his best friends and close relatives had passed away. That is why he had no callers, and his doorbell rarely rang. The only visitors to his house were the delivery boys."
One day, Mr. Kumar overheard his neighbor, Mr. Desai, talking to a milk delivery boy.
"Sir, I am Harpal, and I will now be delivering milk to your home. I will leave the milk at your doorstep at 6 a.m. every day."
Mr. Desai listened to the delivery boy and said,
"Please do not leave the milk packet beside the door. Instead, you should ring the bell, wait for me to open the door, and hand over the milk personally to me."
The delivery boy was hesitant and told Mr. Desai,
"Sir, I make several deliveries every morning, and this will delay me."
Mr. Desai then made a surprise offer.
"I will pay you rupees 500 every month for this service."
At first, the delivery boy wavered, but then decided to accept the offer. At this, Mr. Desai handed a small slip of paper to the delivery boy and said,
"Harpal, the phone number of my son is written on the slip of paper. Please save it."
Mr. Desai then told the delivery boy the reason for this strange request.
"Harpal, my greatest fear is that one day I may die in my house. Nobody will notice that I have passed away. It is only when the neighbors will notice the smell that they will alert the police or break down the door."
Mr. Desai then added,
"I don't want this to happen to me. If, on any day, you ring the doorbell and I don't answer, please call the number I have given you. It is the phone number of my son who lives in the US. He will understand that something has happened to me and will take necessary steps."
Mr. Kumar, who had opened his door to see what was happening, was shocked. He could sense what was going through the mind of his neighbor. His situation was no different. His wife had passed away and his only son lived in Dubai. With every passing day, he could feel his problems growing. He had diabetes and high blood pressure. To add to his problems, arthritis was setting in, and he was facing problems walking. He was also becoming more forgetful. What worried him most were newspaper reports about senior citizens who died alone in their homes and whose bodies were found 3 or 4 days after their passing. Mr. Kumar did not want the same thing to happen to him. He thought long and then decided to turn to WhatsApp, the messaging app, to keep his trusted group informed of his well-being. He told us,
From now on, I will message you every morning and every night. Please call me if the message does not land. And, if I don't answer, please come to my home and open the door. I have created 4 duplicate keys, and this I will give it to you.
Since then, every morning at sharp 8 a.m., our group receives a WhatsApp notification. It has only 3 words. Good morning, friends. The message is repeated at 8 p.m. Instead of good morning, it says, good night, friends. There are no other notifications, no chit-chat, and no casual gossip. We too do not send any messages back, but all of us wait in dread. There may be a day when the WhatsApp message may not arrive. What will we do then? We realize that this is an extreme arrangement to make, but what is the alternative? More and more senior citizens in India are living alone. Their sons and daughters have moved away, and they have no one to take care of them in an emergency. If you are a senior citizen and living alone, then you too can set up a WhatsApp group like my ex-boss did. It can trigger the much needed alarm if something happens. Thanks for watching. Please leave your thoughts on the subject in the comments box below. Also, please like, share, and subscribe to the Ageless Aging channel for more such videos.